Tonight we take a look at the first day of draft beer in Pike County.
Plus, the Troy Theater Department prepares for their spring show. TrojanVision Nightly News starts now.
From the high-definition digital production center on the Troy campus, with news from Troy University locations around the world, this is Troy TrojanVision Nightly News.
Hello and welcome to Troy TrojanVision Nightly News for April 24th, 2014. I'm Casey Freeman.
And I'm Haley Greathouse. Thank you for joining us this evening.
Well, the wait is finally over. As of today, you can enjoy a cold one on tap in several Troy restaurants. And Courtney Addison hung out at a local restaurant downtown to see how the lunch crowd reacted to the first day of draft beer.
As of Thursday, draft beer is officially permitted in Troy, and this has been an ongoing process that has taken lots of hard work and dedication. Lindsay Taylor, the owner of Sips on the Square, started this process about 4 months ago, and she says it's a good feeling to know the hard work has paid off.
It has been amazing. It's been great to just see it come to fruition, and it's been great to see so many people come in today, and they've been so excited to actually get draft beers.
And just as everyone expected, beer sales have already increased.
We've actually done more beer sales today than I expected to do at lunch, so that's a positive thing. So it also means that we need to get ready for tonight.
Both domestic and craft beers are available on tap at Sips, but the owners also wanted to bring in a few flavors from close to home.
A beer called Truck Stop Honey Buyback 40 out of Gadsden, Alabama. Tomorrow we'll have another one, which will be Rail Yard. It's called Y'all, and it's from Montgomery. So we're excited to have some Alabama brewed beers.
Business owners feel this is a step in the right direction for Troy, and customers seem to agree.
I'm so happy. I think it's going to bring a lot of business that's been necessary to Troy, and why not? I mean, it's fun, it's good, it tastes better.
I feel it's going to be a big boost to Troy because I know a lot of restaurants didn't want to come, so I hope it's going to make a big impact.
The average cost of draft beer runs anywhere from $3 to $5. Courtney Addison, Troy TrojanVision News.
The Troy City Council passed the ordinance to allow draft beer sales at their last council meeting Tuesday night, but the ordinance didn't go into effect until today.
It's time for the Troy University Department of Theater's spring show, and this year's production is a well-known classic, A Midsummer Night's Dream. Although it is only spring, A Midsummer Night's Dream has come to Troy University. For the first time in 4 years, Troy University's Department of Theater is performing a play by William Shakespeare.
This is the first main stage Shakespeare production that we've done in a very long time. So it's very challenging, and it's something that a lot of people just don't get to do and don't really get to see around here either.
Bringing a Shakespeare play to Troy University, I think, is one of the most amazing things that we as a theater department can do.
And with the added difficulty of the traditional lines, the actors have focused on making sure everyone will be able to understand.
We're doing our best to make sure that everything makes sense to a modern audience.
The actors have practiced since February to bring the best performance to the audience.
It's been a pretty lengthy process, which we needed for something this complicated with this many cast members and this much stuff going on.
6+ hours together every single day, and you're forming a family bond that absolutely exceeds everything.
Filled with action, drama, and romance, the performers believe there is something for everyone in this play.
There are like certain people or characters in this show that you're just like, I understand that, I relate to that, I identify with that. So I think that people are really going to enjoy it, and I think it's a really fun show to watch.
And the actors are ready for opening night.
It's one thing acting to an empty seats every night, but there's just a completely different energy that happens when you can hear the low murmurs of everybody out in the house getting ready to see the show, and the excitement of seeing the house lights dim and knowing that, oh my gosh, everything we've worked on for the past few months is about to be seen, and everything that we've been striving for is about to come to the light of day.
The show will begin tonight at 7:30 and run Friday and Saturday night at 7:30 and Sunday afternoon at 2:30. Well, Casey, the semester is coming to an end, and that means studying for exams and the possible stress associated with those exams.
So last night, the University Activities Council gave students a chance to blow off some steam. Khadijah Torbert has the story.
University Activities Council brought Bungo Ball to the campus of Troy University Wednesday for a night full of obstacles, fun, and adventure. What exactly is Bungo Ball, might you ask?
It's like a paintball kind of thing, except you don't use paint, you use Nerf balls. And you have a couple lives, and you and your buddies, you go back and forth, and it's really fun.
UIC brought in a company to set up obstacles like blow-up machinery. What other materials or items were used to make this event even more adventurous?
Have these really big guns, airsoft guns, and Nerf balls. And so it's kind of like capture the flag, a little bit of laser tag, a little bit of everything put together in one.
Students also got the chance for student DJ Jared Henderson to provide musical entertainment while they played Bungo Ball.
DJing for this event was fun. I mean, everybody seemed to enjoy it. Everybody seemed to have a good time. You know, when they weren't playing, they could be on the sidelines, you know, dancing and having fun and goofing off. And so, you know, it took some of the attention away from the game, so to say, but it was fun.
And when asked, would USC bring back Bungo Ball for years to come?
But yeah, definitely we might bring Bungo Ball back to Troy next year.
Khadija Torbert, Troy, TrojanVision News.
The UAC's next event will be Spring Fling Tuesday from 1 to 9 on Tailgate Terrace.
And now taking a look at news from around the state. In Tallahassee, the Alabama Bureau of Investigation is reviewing the shooting death of a man in Tallahassee. The district attorney says the shooting involved law enforcement, but he did not know if an officer fired shots. He says the initial reports are that the man shot himself.
In Fairhope, a doctor has pled guilty to trading prescription drugs for sex with patients. 62-year-old Joseph Nodolo pleaded guilty on 3 federal drug charges. He is expected to be sentenced August 22nd.
And in Oceanta, an Alabama district attorney says Instagram accounts posting photos of teenage girls in her county should be taken down. Blount County District Attorney Pamela Casey says the accounts post teenage girls without their permission under offensive names and violate the photo sharing site's user terms bearing bullying or harassment. Still to come on TrojanVision Nightly News, the baseball team played against Jacksonville State last night in a midweek matchup. Mitchell Spoon will give us a full game recap when he joins us in sports. Now Mitchell Spoon joins us with a look at our sports. So Mitchell, the Trojan baseball team was in action last night, ending a five-game road series. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
That's right, Haley. They were on the road against Jacksonville State, but the team didn't come out the way that they went in. I'll let you more now in sports. Well, for the third time in 5 games, the Troy baseball team was forced to enter extra innings, this time against Jacksonville State, but the team couldn't get the win that they were looking for. Playing their last road game in a 5-game road trip, the Trojans fell to the Gamecocks 2-1. Troy was out-hit 12-6, but managed to keep it close throughout the game. The Trojans got 1 on the board in the third inning, when sophomore Peyton Fuller hit a ground ball to second, allowing junior Clay Holcomb to score. Jacksonville State got 1 on the board in the 6th inning when Joe McGuire scored on a 2-out RBI single. In the 10th inning, the Gamecocks put the nail in the coffin when McGuire connected on a 1-2 pitch, bringing home Griff Gordon for the winning score. With the loss, the Trojans have dropped 3 consecutive games. JSU got their first season sweep of the Trojans since 1993. Troy will be back in action this weekend when they return to conference play at home against UT Arlington. And the Trojan softball team will hold the dedication for their new indoor practice facility this Saturday prior to their doubleheader against Texas State. Chelsea Itel gives us a look at what the facility has to offer the team.
The Troy University softball team has just begun practicing in their new indoor facility. This facility houses the team's batting cages, athletic training room, plus the team locker room and lounge area. Although the team is grateful for the new facility, it was a struggle training for this spring season.
It's definitely been a struggle. We've had to go out to the Sportsplex and drive all the way over there and had to pretty much live out of our cars, have a box with just clothes piled in it. And, you know, we've had to deal with not having a field and just kind of hitting at a Sportsplex and coming back and forth. And it's definitely taken a toll on time of practice.
With the addition of the indoor facility, the Lady Trojans are now able to practice and train efficiently, no matter what Mother Nature throws at them.
In the past, whenever weather was bad or if it was rain or something, like we would have to cancel practice or, you know, just go on Sartain just to do something to, you know, fill the time. But now with this facility, I feel like we'll be able to, like, not only come in and take batting practice, but just if we move the next bat, we probably could get like some reps and like defensive reps.
The Lady Trojans say there's a lot to like about the new facility.
My favorite part about the facility would be the cages. I think I like that because we can come up here and hit at night anytime we want.
I like the players' lounge that we're in right now. I think it's very relaxing. Come in, and once they get everything hooked up, we'll have TVs just to chill or to come do homework.
I really like the fact that all the balls have choice softball on it. That's probably one of my favorite little things about it.
The dedication of the indoor facility will be held on Saturday, April 26th, before the Lady Trojans' last home softball game. Chelsea Itel, Troy, TrojanVision Sports.
The dedication ceremony will be Saturday at 12:15. The doubleheader against Texas State will begin at 1. And the track and field team has some athletes who are getting some national attention. 2 members are ranked in the top 10 among athletes 20 years old or younger, while the men's track and field team as a whole is ranked 15th in the South region. Freshman Karina Cox is currently ranked 3rd in the discus event, with her best throw of the season coming at the Alabama Relays at 49.99 meters. Overall, Cox is ranked 3rd in the Sunbelt and 69th in the nation. Freshman Sean Kent is the other U20 athlete nationally ranked. Kent is currently ranked 10th in the 3,000 meters steeplechase. He put up his best time of the season at the USF Invitational with 10:09. Kent is also ranked 10th in the Sunbelt. Director Jill Lancaster said she expects to see her star athletes perform well this weekend at the Cocho Invitational.
Well, you can't ignore Jordan Lamberg and Ben Martin. In the throws, you've got Zach Douglas, who had his breakthrough. And then in the distances, freshman Tim Bulger, he was a little off last week, but he's had some strong performances, and that's just part of competition. He's kind of been leading that group, and we've got some people in the steeple for their first time. So on the women's side, obviously, our women's 4x1 keeps moving forward, and that is a raw team. So when you're new, the opportunity for improvement is huge, and when you're veterans, you got to work a little harder.
The Trojans will look to use these ranked athletes to push them to a victory this weekend at the 2014 Cocho Invitational. The competition began on Friday afternoon. So, Haley, Casey, unfortunately for the baseball team, dropping 3 in a row, that's got to be poor on their morale. But hopefully this weekend they can boost it back up with the victory. And, of course, it's good to see the softball team have their brand new field dedicated and recognized.
Yes, we wish the best to all of our athletes as they go out and compete this weekend.
Indeed.
Thank you, Mitchell.
Thank you.